The Coin Lady channel is pleased to have you back. The crypto community is once again abuzz over a strange transfer of XRP to an unknown destination. This time, the goal was to take advantage of Bitfinex using the XRP ledger's partial payments functionality. Nevertheless, the exact motivation for the transfer is unclear. Coincidentally, XRP has surpassed Keiko's top 5 assets for Q4 2023, which he just announced. Third place goes to Doge and Liquidity, followed by Sol BNB and other well-known names. Does this, however, help XRP in the long run? Is market cap ranking? In light of everything that has transpired recently, how can Ripple proceed with its initial public offering? To find out more, stay with me till the finish. Over the past 3 hours, Whale Alert has tracked 443 million XRP in transactions. The deal was worth more than $254,800,000 when the news broke. The wallet addresses used for sending and receiving the information are anonymous. A freshly created XRP wallet is also the recipient's address. But according to data from the XRP Blockchain Explorer (BIFM), the 443 million XRP were sent and received by the same entity, the BitVivo exchange. The substantial transaction was orchestrated by an XRP wallet associated with Bevo, which has only 2 transactions to its name. The wallet sent the tokens to a new XRP address with a timestamp of January 16. With this unit transaction, the XRP destination was effectively activated. The new XRP wallet still has 443 million as of this writing. It is yet unclear what is driving the movement. Just 3 months ago, we alerted about a transaction of a comparable size that originated from the exchange. The exchange has gained notoriety, nevertheless, due to the fact that it repeatedly moves XRP holdings to unidentified locations. In the meantime, this resurrection transaction comes after the crypto community just saw a failed effort at fraud involving the transfer of 25 billion XRP tokens all at once. At first, the transaction was brought to the attention of Whale Alert through its automatic system. But the update was later taken down. The transaction was unsuccessful in the end, which is why it was deleted. Bitfinex was the intended victim of the 25 billion XRP fraudulent transaction. The Bitfinex team's strong security procedures were crucial in foiling the scheme, thankfully. David Schwartz, Ripple's chief technology officer, responded to the situation after it triggered strong reactions in the community. It is inaccurate to say that billions of XRP moved, according to David Schwartz, who spoke on the matter. Schwartz stated that the real amount that was transferred in the transaction was not in the billions, and he commended Bitfinex and Arduino for thwarting the hacking attempt. However, he did clarify that the issue was not caused by an XRPL vulnerability. Rather than being a flaw, Schwartz stressed that the XRPL's half payment indicator is a safety feature. Specifically, the function comes in handy for the sender when he wants to get his money back from recipients who sent him unwelcome payments without paying anything. On the other side, bad actors could try to exploit a bank's flawed setup when it comes to processing partial payments by taking advantage of this functionality. The attack on Bitfinex was unsuccessful, according to the Ripple CTO, because the exchange correctly handles partial payments. No application or organization should ever underestimate the significance of correct setup and integration, as today's session will demonstrate. Additionally, David Schwartz included a link to the document outlining the partial payments for additional education. So, what is the mechanism behind the partial payments exploit? To set the record straight, attackers use the partial payments exploit when they send a big sum to an institution via the amount field, but their amount is somewhat lower. A small percentage of the requested amount is actually sent, even though the transaction is completed and indicates large money and amount. The firm could end up crediting the attacker with the entire cash it sees on the amount field, unaware that what was actually sent was far smaller, if the institution system just looks at the amount and disregards the delivered amount field or the partial payments signal. The XRPL document goes on to warn that dishonest people could potentially use the functionality to trick businesses. This is accomplished by transmitting a substantially lesser sum compared to the one stated in the amount field. The merchant risks releasing items or performing services for payment if he ignores the partial payment signal and focuses on this amount, even when the real amount supplied to the receiving address is significantly smaller. Become the first to know about all the latest XRP news by subscribing to our channel and activating the notification bell. The cryptocurrency market had a banner Q4 2023 as a whole, thanks to a huge surge in interest that boosted the market. Trade volume and market liquidity both increased dramatically as a result of this interest surge. Even though it was on an upward trajectory, XRP's performance in Q4 2023 was worse than that of other popular cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana XRP, which had a decline in both liquidity and volume. The crypto tokens maintained their position as the third most liquid asset class, despite the downturn. In its most recent quarterly analysis on crypto market liquidity, Keiko, a platform that provides market intelligence, disclosed this. According to the data, XRP ranked third in liquidity score in Q4 2023, right behind Bitcoin and Ethereum, all three of which maintained their positions from the previous quarter. The previous quarter saw Bitcoin achieve a flawless score across the board, with 50 points for 0.1% liquidity dip, 50 points for 1% liquidity depth, and 50 points each for exchange, spread, and volume. There is a fundamental difference between volume and liquidity, notwithstanding their tight relationship. The number of assets traded in a given time period is called the volume. Nevertheless, liquidity assesses the ease with which market participants can purchase or sell those assets without substantially impacting their price. An asset's liquidity is evaluated using the 0.1% liquidity depth if its price is within a 0.1% range of its current market price. However, taking 1% of the asset's current market price into account yields a significantly more comprehensive measure of token liquidity, a 1% depth. This gives a sense of the total liquidity over a broader price range. Despite achieving a flawless 50 on the exchange score, Ethereum only managed 49 points overall, including the 0.1% and 1% liquidity depths. For its part, XRP received 48 points for its 0.1% liquidity depth, 1% liquidity depth and spread, and 47 points for its volume and exchange. As compared to Bitcoin and Ethereum XRP, all other assets, including Sol BNB and Dogecoin, have slightly lower scores. While the majority of assets did very well, some had much larger increases beginning in the third quarter of 2024. In a more in-depth analysis, Keiko found that Bitcoin and Ethereum's liquidity rankings were in line with their market capitalization rankings. The third-ranked liquidity of XRP, on the other hand, marginally surpassed its fifth-ranked market cap. In addition, XRP may have been lucky despite the underperformance of other big cryptocurrencies over the last year. Several analysts and indicators are predicting a spectacular surge to $11. Investors in XRP may be wondering if they should cash out for more promising assets now that Bitcoin and Solana have risen 73% and 383%, respectively. Against the backdrop of the discussion. But famous crypto expert Edric is among those urging XRP holders to be patient. Analysts looked into XRP's potential for GRB gamma-ray burst in a recent technical study. Excessive gamma-ray radiation released by energetic events, as seen by the renowned indicator, causes prices to soar to new heights. I.e. Greg pointed out that XRP went through a comparable phenomenon in 2017 when its price surged from $3 to $3.31 during the bull market. In the years beginning in January 2017 and continuing during 2018. In the next bull run, he predicts XRP will see a comparable outcome, revealing double-digit objectives like $11, $33, and even $220. The price of XRP would rise 1,500% if it were to leap to $11. Considering all that is happening right now, how is Ripple going to be able to go public? That is the big question of the day. If you would want to stay up to date on all the newest XRP news, be sure to subscribe to our channel and enable notifications. The topic was made by attorney Morgan in response to Wall Street financial analyst Linda P. Jones's projection that Ripple's highly anticipated initial public offering, IPO, may take place in May 2024. In my opinion, next year could be a good time for Ripple to go public. In an interview with Linko, Jones suggested that mid-May, around May 15th, would be perfect. Jones' thoughts were echoed by Dinobidio, an online auction platform, in a tweet from last year. For the XRP price to reach $10, the official X handle Quist together with Ripple's possible IPO in May is required. Notable XRP enthusiasts commented on the prognosis by Wall Street financial experts, and the tweet went viral last week. The lawyer's reaction was to try to find out who the expert was that said Ripple will go public in May 2024. And he wanted to know why Ripple would decide to go public while it is still in the middle of a legal battle with the SEC. In regards to the remedies part of the action, the attorney representing Pro XRP attached the scheduling order in the case of SEC versus Ripple's. On April 29, 2024, the final motion in the remedy stage of the action is to be filed, as per the court order. The final decision in the SEC against Ripple legal dispute may be issued by Judge Annalisa Torres in May or June of 2024, weeks after the last application to extend the case was filed. The possibility of a Ripple IPO in the US has been mooted. During an interview with the Wall Street Journal in January 2020 at the World Economic Forum in Davos, Switzerland, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse said that the firm will be among the front-runners among companies looking to launch an initial public offering, IPO, in the coming 12 months. Nevertheless, the SEC's charges against Ripple for breaking federal security laws in December 2020 put an end to this idea. And Lingotto brought up the subject of Ripple's possible IPO again not long ago. Companies thinking about going public this year should keep an eye on these developments. Regulatory uncertainty is the main factor affecting Ripple's chances of going public soon, according to a recent comment from Garlinghouse on the company's IPO journey. Leave a comment with your ideas on this, I'm really interested to hear them. Prioritize giving the video a thumbs up. Just a friendly reminder to subscribe and tick the notification button. Goodbye for now.